Hi, this is Adam Turtletaub, Vice President of Strategic Initiatives and International Programs at the Healthcare Compliance Association and Society of Corporate Compliance and Ethics. Today, I'm talking with Theresa Defino. Theresa writes and edits the report on research compliance. Theresa, why don't we start by you giving a bit of background about yourself?
Hi, Adam. Thanks for talking to me. I've been doing this newsletter since 2006, and I feel like it's really brought all of my background and skills together. I started out in daily newspapers, and then I worked in a hospital helping research professors and academics write for the press, doing press releases. And then I worked for WebMD, and I wrote stories about the research that was published. And so now I'm writing for compliance officials at universities to help them understand all of the issues that come along with grant funding.
And there's a lot of issues there and in the whole world of research compliance. So what are the primary topics that you cover in the newsletter?
Well, the great thing about the newsletter for me and hopefully for my readers is that there's a huge array of things that I cover. So everything from the latest audit that an Office of Inspector General might have done looking at misuse of funds, or a research professor who has engaged in research misconduct by plagiarizing or fabricating data that was in a paper. I also write about animal research, so I have to cover the regulations that are required to be followed just to make sure that animals are treated appropriately when they're in research.
Those are certainly fraught issues, and many of them sounds like they could end up as daily news headlines.
And certainly they do, and I follow them, but this newsletter is really one of a kind in terms of the depth that I can look at with these issues, and the fact that I've been doing it for so long is that I can view a news event and determine exactly what a research compliance official is going to want to know about it. And I can read an audit and show them where the red flags would be for themselves, and then I can look at, say, a misconduct investigation and track it back to what might have gone wrong and why it wasn't caught. So I think I can give folks way more than they can get on the internet with headlines.
It certainly sounds like it. So what are some of the biggest challenges universities are facing right now when it comes to research compliance?
It's this huge problem that they're dealing with. Number one, the research grants are they're not really drying up, but they definitely haven't kept pace with the number of investigators who are applying for them. So universities are having to do more with less, even though that's a cliche. It's absolutely true in this situation. But at the same time, the strings that come with the grants are increasing. They've got to do much more reporting, much more compliance activities. And these are, not waning. There's new legislation, on a semi-annual basis that requires new burdens for them to deal with, and they just don't have enough money to handle it.
Well, it certainly is an ongoing challenge, and reduced funding and more compliance is often leads to conflicts too. So as people try and do more with less. Well, Theresa, thanks so much for joining us today. Thank you for the work you're doing on the report on research compliance, and thanks to all of you for taking the time to listen. I'm Adam Turtletaub from ATCA. Have a good day.
Thank you.